I cannot believe this.
It's already June 2025. You know what that means? That means we're halfway through the year of 2025. What the heck is going on? What is time? What is life? What is the universe? This is weird, but we're just going to talk about fragrances, which is very insignificant when it comes to the universe and time and life, but it's fun. Yes, we're halfway through the year and I thought it'd be a great idea, at least I did, you may not think so, but you're here on the video, so maybe you do too. Let's recount my favorite fragrance discoveries of this year, of 2025 so far. These past 6 months, what have I discovered this year that I hadn't tried prior to 2025 that really stood out to me, that caught my interest? And maybe they're not all fragrances that necessarily came out this year, but I came to them this year, so they're new to me. And I think they might be worth your investigation. That's all I really have to say, besides the fact that, as usual, they will be linked in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. So how about we dive right into it? I'm going to talk about these fragrances from what I've talked about the most and most recently to what I've talked about the least. So I want to save you some time at the beginning and not re-harp on some great fragrances that I've talked about a lot lately. First one up here is one I just talked about in a recent video and other recent videos, called Bohemian Lime from Goldfield and Banks. It's a finger lime based fragrance. It's kind of sweet in its sour nature. It's fresh, it's uplifting. There's this kind of muskiness that carries through it. It's woody, floral, beautiful. Great hot weather stuff. Long lasting freshy for the heat. Smells a little bit simple, but not basic. This one, Zafferano from Acqua de Parma. I've talked about it a little bit less, but it's gotten some limelight, and rightfully so. This one has just swept me away. I don't know what it is about it. The feeling I get when I wear this, when it's around me, especially on the warmer evenings that I've worn it, man, in the air, it smells like a luxurious sunset, like you're sitting on a high quality couch or a sofa or futon outside in someone's backyard by a fire at sunset. Beautiful, brilliant colors of red and magenta and pink and purple and whatever, orange, just filling the sky. So much vivid color. There's a beautiful saffron as per the name. It is spicy, it's warm, it's a little bit leathery as saffron can be. It's woody. It has a little bit of a citrus pop to it when you first spray it on. Nice and mouth-watering. Maybe some other florals, maybe some other spices. I don't remember everything that's in here. I just hope you get the idea based on how I describe the picture and the way it makes me feel. I just feel upscale. I feel very elegant when I wear this one. That's Zafferano from Acqua de Parma. Let me know what you think. From Xerjoff, one of their collaborations, and this one really struck me. I knew I would like it based on what I'd read about it. No one was really talking about it, and I'm like, I think this is going to be a little bit of a diamond in the rough, and I was right. I kind of went in on it blindly, and I'm so glad that my hunch was correct. This is called Louis XV 1722. It's a collaboration with this company, which I always forget the name of as soon as I turn the camera on. They're one of the oldest champagne libraries, I believe, in the world. So there is a champagne accord to this. It's kind of bubbly and sweet, effervescent, and maybe a little bit lemony and citrusy, but there's this rich gourmand heart and base, maybe with some hazelnut. It's creamy, woody, and warm, definitely summer evening material. If you know fragrances like Oudh from Xerjoff, it's in that realm. It's just maybe a little bit more complex than Oudh. There's just more layers. There's more of a multi-dimensional feel than Oudh, and I would say even a slightly higher quality than Oudh. It's just smoother. Now, does that mean it's better than Oudh? No, I'm just using Oudh as a reference point. It just kind of expands in every direction from Oudh, but mainly downward. It's just a deeper, richer feel to this. It's lovely stuff. I'm still kind of getting to know it. That is Xerjoff Louis XV 1722. This one is not new. This came out at least 15 years ago from the house of Amouage, perfumed by Bertrand de Chaufour, and God, this is a classic. This is a timeless classic of a fragrance. This is Dia Man, and this is one that some people will try today and be very disappointed because it's a soft personality. It's a soft scent profile. Yes, you might pay between $100 and $200 for it. You spray it on and you're like, man, why isn't this a nuclear bomb? Why isn't this a fragrance that everyone will smell? And it's simply because every fragrance, no matter how much you spend on it, can't be that. It's just not how life works. This is a softer handed profile. It is floral and musky and woody, a little bit fruity, but it's definitely masculine, maybe a touch of a powderiness. There's a nice peony in here, which I just found out peony is not an actual note. They have to create it synthetically because you can't extract it from the flower. Maybe some plum in here. It just kind of emanates around you. You get subtle wafts of it in and out. You're not going to smell it consistently all day long, but it's just something that's so masculine in a very classy way, in a sophisticated way, in a way that does not scream. People get close to you, you give them a hug, handshake, they'll catch a whiff of this, And they may not even say anything, but it's a welcoming scent profile, beautiful scent profile. Dia Man. More to come as I get to know this one better. Let me know what you think if you've tried it. This next one is admittedly not a fragrance I'm going to be wearing a whole lot as we move into the warmer months. I'll sneak some sprays here and there when it's still a little bit cooler, but once summer is around, I'm probably not reaching for this because it's pretty heavy. It's pretty rich. From Zaharoff, a total juggernaut of a bottle. This is Signature Pour Homme Extreme. Just look at this thing. Just all black here. I love that they use the official Mercedes black paint for the plate and cap. That's something that Zaharoff went for and they nailed it. It's a perfect addition. Now, if you know the original Signature Pour Homme, then you're gonna know this. You're gonna probably enjoy it if you like the other. It's just deeper. It's darker, it's stronger, it's more bottom heavy. The oud here is more pronounced, maybe slightly more edgy in a way, but still has a cleanliness of the original, which is a very lavender forward fragrance, definitely on the aromatic fougere style of things. That is here, it's just muted on the aromatic nature, not quite fresh. Still something I might pull off on more moderate evenings in the summer, but maybe not. There's other stuff I would reach for just because of the darkness of this, but it's still such a classy and welcoming scent profile, just one that'll make you stand out a little bit more than your typical aromatic fougere. Very impressive stuff. Let me know what you think if you've tried it. Signature Pour Homme Extreme from Zaharoff. Once again, a fragrance that is not new, but new to me, and I'm so glad to finally get to know this because I've had several of you guys tell me I need to try this. From Ormonde, Jayne. Huge fan of this house, finally came around to this one. Nawab of Oud. This is one of those fragrances that when I first tried it, in my first impressions video, I found it really good. First of all, it didn't really remind me of any other oud based fragrance, and I really just liked the overall profile, the way it has a cohesion with the rest of the collection, and it was pleasant. It was easy to smell, easy to understand. I can't say it was a blown away 10 out of 10, but at least on my hand in that video, I really liked it and I was excited to get to know it better. I finally gave it a full wearing, and it's one of those scents that as it's around me, my frag head brain shuts off. I'm not analyzing it, I'm not dissecting it, I'm just basking in it, enjoying it. It's coming in and out, and when it comes in, I'm just like, that's so good. I smell really good. I think you know what I mean when you have that feeling. You're not digging into why, you're feeling it as the what, and there's power to that. There's something magical about that. That's what I get out of this. It's a warm, spicy, fresh, musky, slightly ambery, sweet oud, maybe some rose in there, some other florals. If you know the Ormonde Jayne DNA, it's that inside of this oud based fragrance that's smooth and easy to wear, no sharp edges here, and because of the way it makes me feel when I wear it, the way I described it, it's bordering on a 10 out of 10 for me. But we'll see. I'm going to give it some more wearing. Anyway, do you dig Nawab of Oud? Let me know down in the comments. And the final fragrance in this video, I'll be honest, I have yet to give this a full wearing just because it really begs for some cooler weather. And we haven't really had that much as of late. I'm gonna try to sneak a spray of this on a more classy night out, but I feel like this is definitely cool night out material. Otherwise, it might be a little bit too thick, but I'm loving it so far, at least from what I smelled on my hand. One of the newest from the house of Chris Collins. This is called Savant Manhattan Cherry. It is based on a cocktail. The Manhattan. Oh my gosh. But it's cherry infused. A sweet whiskey, woody. There's like this warm, spicy, almost cinnamon like nature. And there's a lot of this syrupy cherry. But it's very realistic. It's not super synthetic and sharp and like cough syrupy. No, it's so well done. I'm not always a big fan of cherry, but it's done super well here. It's still classy. I think it's balanced with the dryness of the woods and the spices. The booziness is a perfect feeling here. Literally an intoxicating scent. Every time I get a whiff of it from the atomizer, I just want to wear it, but it's too warm. It's like 90 degrees today, so I'm not putting this on. Anyway, have you had a chance to try this one yet? I do recommend sampling it because I know it's not cheap, but I do believe with Chris Collins, they're one of those brands, I say this all the time, that you get what you pay for, and you know it when you smell it. But sample first. I'll link to whatever I can find. Let me know if you've tried this one. Let me know if you've tried any of these. I hope you found something that you enjoy or are interested in, and you can check it out down below. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.